Hey everyone, coinmetallurgist here. Hope you're all having a great day. Today I have a product to review for you all. This is a Simple Shine Ultrasonic Jewelry Cleaner Kit. I was sent this product for free in exchange for making a review video of it. So I do want to try to give you guys an honest review of this. I want to show you some of the features. We're going to put a bunch of different things through the ultrasonic machine and see how it turns out. And then we'll come back and kind of see like what the results look like. So if you don't know, the way an ultrasonic machine works, it uses really high frequency sound to basically create agitation in a fluid. In this case, we're going to use water, and then we're also going to use water with the solution that they provide with this kit on several different products. And that agitation basically creates like little tiny bubbles all over the surface of the item that are going to help clean the item. So it's a really safe way to clean things. So this gives you an idea of some of the different things you can use it for. And to give you an idea of what we're going to use it for, we're going to do two different kind of sets of things. First, we're going to do plain water, and I'm going to do toothbrushes, eyeglasses, and a shaver, which isn't exactly one of the things they suggest using it for, but it should work fine, I think. And then I'm going to do a watch in just plain water also, and then we're going to add the cleaning solution to the water. And I'm actually going to switch out the water at that point, and we're going to do some silver, gold, and gold-filled jewelry. We're going to do some silver-plated silverware and just some miscellaneous coins, nothing terribly valuable, just to kind of see how that turns out. So let's move over to that and see how it goes. So I have it all set up. The stainless steel tank can hold 20 ounces. I did check that. I put 20 ounces in and it was just below the full line. I decided I'm going to go with putting 18 ounces in rather than 20 ounces. That way the volume of the items doesn't push it over the fill line. And also that gives me a better ratio for figuring out how much of the solution to put in. It has 5 different options for lengths in seconds, ranging from 90 seconds, which is a minute and a half, up to 600 seconds, which is 10 minutes. I've decided that I'm going to do 300 seconds for each of the items that I'm testing today, just to give me some type of starting point, and because I have no idea how long different things take. This is just cold tap water at this point. I'm going to start with toothbrushes just in the basket. These are my children's toothbrushes. I'm just kind of looking to see around the bristles, and then also they have kind of just some toothpaste stuck around all over them. They're not super dirty or anything, but just gonna see what this does. Toothbrushes come out. Eyeglasses going in. 2 pairs of these. Close that up, set it back to 300 and start it. Eyeglasses are going to come out now. And it's time for the shaver. This I think is a good demonstration for this, because there is like some stuff, kind of dirt on it all over. I don't know that 5 minutes is going to be long enough to clean this very well, but we're still just going to run it for 5 minutes and see what 5 minutes will do for it. And later on, after the video's over, I might run it for longer. We'll see. Razor's done. The watch is next. We're going to look at all this stuff after we're completely done, but let's take a quick look at it here. Right off the bat, I can tell like here it looks a lot nicer. Down in here, it needs more time. I'm only doing it for 5 minutes. Could use more. Next thing we're going to do is a watch. Have it on this watch holder. I have it shoved down as far as I can because I want to get as much of the watch as I can underwater. I think in reality, you'd probably have to do it once, flip it over and do it again, because the whole watch is not going to be submerged in the liquid. Or you might have to fill it up a little bit more. The main thing I'm going to be looking for on this watch it has some sweat staining on the band itself, and I'm going to be seeing if it cleans that off. This is actually a water resistant watch, not a waterproof watch. This probably is not a good thing to put in here because the water may get into the watch. It says water resistant down to 50 meters. If it ruins the watch, this is not the end of the world, not a watch I use every day. But we'll see what happens. Watch is done. It's been in there for 5 minutes. We're going to pull this out. I can tell that the water is starting to get noticeably a little bit filthy. I think that you could probably continue to use the water for some time beyond what I'm using it for. But I am going to switch it out now at this point because I'm going to switch to jewelry and metallic items. The watch is still ticking just fine, so it did work on my water resistant watch. Again, probably not the best idea, so I'm going to switch out the water and I'll be right back. I have the water changed out. I'm going to plug this back in, and I put 15 ounces of water in this time, and I'm putting in 3 ounces of the cleaning solution this time. Previously we were just doing plain water, and we're going to start with our jewelry. So we got a that's a gold-filled bracelet, some gold-filled pins, a little like silver buckle. We're going to fill this thing up. We got a gold earring, silver earring, a little tangled here. Got a silver ring, little 14 karat gold earring, silver chain, some tangled stuff. We got some gold-filled chain and a silver bracelet. And we're going to put all that in there. And again, we're going to run it for 5 minutes and see how it does. Jewelry is all done. We're going to pull it out here. Again, that was just 5 minutes. Probably could use more time. A lot of it could. I can noticeably see some difference on the silver for sure. Again, just going to dump this out, move on to the next thing for now, and we'll take a look at this in a second. So now we're going to do some silver plated flatware. Do 2 spoons and a fork. Put those in our basket. And we're going to run it again for another 5 minutes. Flatware's done. We're ready to put our last thing in there, which is our coins. I intentionally chose coins of some various compositions and mostly some ugly looking ones. So we got some copper nickel, we got some aluminum bronze, some aluminum coins, a couple silver ones. We have some plated coins. I have 1 zinc coin in here. Nothing expensive. I wouldn't put an extremely valuable coin in something like this, even though this is a fairly gentle cleaner. I still wouldn't put like a very expensive, valuable coin in here at this point at least. All right, but 5 more minutes, and then we'll take a look at everything and how it all turned out. Coins are done. Just 5 minutes in there. I'm going to pull this out and wipe them down a little bit, and then I'll show you everything, see how it turned out. Okay guys, let's wrap this up and take a look at everything. The things that I saw the best improvement on from the way they went in to how they came out was the jewelry and the silverware. And that may have to do with having the solution, the cleaning solution in there. But also I think that those items kind of are better suited to it. Especially like some of the silver items, they had quite a bit of dirt. I don't know if you can see that on my rag here, but quite a bit of dirt that after I took them out, I wiped them and it came off. The gold jewelry wasn't bad when it went in, but I kind of shined it up a little, got kind of the gunk out of kind of the crevices, like on this little buckle in the leaf things. I think almost everything that I put in could have used a longer time than 5 minutes. And it may have been helpful to have done like 5 minutes, wipe them down, and then put them back in. On like the shaver, I definitely see some improvement on the top side of it, but there's still a lot of like gunk in here that didn't come out in the 5 minutes. Between the blades are cleaned up really, really nicely. That looks great. So I think it works pretty effectively to clean different things. I would not necessarily suggest using it for coins. I mean, I never advocate cleaning coins, like trying to wash them, scrub them, get all the dirt off of them. It did get a little bit of dirt off of some of the coins, but some of like the aluminum coins, they look a little bit better, but they still have a lot of dirt in the crevices. You'd have to put them in there for a long time, and I don't know if it's really worth trying to clean coins in there. The watch worked well. It's still running. The eyeglasses, I think, did really well. They look like actually fabulous as far as like the lens itself looks very removed of like small dirt, and then it all looks really nice. I was really happy with how that turned out. A couple downsides to it, and just some observations, I guess I'd say. Ultrasonic is by definition like a higher frequency than humans can hear, which typically is thought of a range of about 20 to 40,000 hertz. This specific device in the manual says it runs at 46,000 hertz. And of course I can't hear what I can't hear. So it certainly probably has higher frequencies that I can't hear, but there are some frequencies that I can hear. So it does have a lower range also in addition to those high ranges. I don't know that I wouldn't say that means it's not working, but it does have a range of frequencies that you can hear, which is part of why I wasn't recording while it was running. You'd probably hear kind of some high-pitched sounds in the video. It's a smaller bath. So like you saw, I used my children's toothbrushes. My toothbrush would not have fit. So you couldn't put like a full-size adult's toothbrush in there. So it's not a great ideal piece for that. And even some of the bigger items like the watch and the spoons and forks, it probably would make sense to put them in, flip them over, and do them again so you can get all the sides of them. Cleaning solution. If you're planning on using this a lot, you're going to want to buy more cleaning solution than comes with the product. It comes with a 4-ounce bottle, and if you want to fill the tank, I used 15 ounces of water to 3 ounces of solution. So it used 3/4 of the bottle of solution. So if you're wanting to use this all the time, I would suggest getting more solution from them to start off. Something that I didn't realize happens is the water does get slightly warm. You put cold water to start with, and it does get a little bit warm as it goes. But overall, I think it's an effective, useful tool in cleaning items. It's not like polishing like some other products would. So like on the silverware and the jewelry and things, it's kind of just removing the dirt rather than polishing the metal. And the solution does give you a little bit of like that polish, but really you got to think of this as like a cleaning. You're trying to get the dirt off. And then if you want to polish something like a piece of jewelry, then you need to use kind of a next step after that. But ultrasonic baths as a technology is, I think, a very effective and useful tool for cleaning all sorts of items. I just gave you some examples of items in this video that I used to clean with it. But overall, I'm happy with it. Of course, I'm telling you, is it worth the value of it is kind of hard for me to say, because I was given this product for free in exchange for creating this video, this review of it. But I would suggest it as a useful item. I do have a link to the product on Amazon in the description, and I appreciate your all support of my channel and sticking around to the end of this video. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you all next time.